The Girl Next Door builds up enough goodwill during its successful first half that we are willing to forgive some of the strange and disappointing moments the plot takes us through during the final 45 minutes. There are two primary reasons why it's not hard to recommend this likable romantic comedy. In tone and temperament, The Girl Next Door owes a greater debt to films like Risky Business than to the Animal House inspired comedies that have grown in popularity over the last 5 years. The film is rated R, but it has a parental guide 13 sensibility, toned down some of the sexual content and out of the more overt nudity, and The Girl Next Door could easily play to a younger crowd. Unlike American Pie, it doesn't rely upon body antics and bodily fluids. In fact, while there are several intensely embarrassing moments for the main characters, there is not a legitimate gross out incident to be found. The protagonist is high school senior Matthew, a studious boy who has used his education thus far as a stepping stone to the college of his choice, Georgetown. But when it comes time to write down a memory for the yearbook, he realizes he doesn't have one. Instead of living, he has played it safe while at Westport High School hanging out with his two best friends. That all changes when Danielle moves in next door. She's a blonde bombshell running away from a porn star past and eager to start afresh. Among its best assets, The Girl Next Door can count its ability to get the audience to empathize with Matthew. One scene in particular stands out. Daniel has dragged Matthew to a party and he finds himself at a crossroads. Two opposing impulses war for control of his mind and body. On the other hand, there is the urge to retreat, to back off and return to the position of safety offered by neutrality. On the other hand, there is the giddiness of charging headlong into the unknown, of losing oneself in an act that can be glorious or disastrous. For that moment, we are inside Matthew's head, experiencing the uncertainty and fear with him, and understanding the pull of both opposing forces. Because this is a movie, the choice is preordained. But the key here is that Greenfield makes us doubt the outcome for a second or two. When the movie concentrates on the relationship between Matthew and Daniel, it's on firm ground, even when it ventures into romantic comedy 101 territory. The natural charisma and screen presence of the two stars has a good deal to do with this. Both the actor and actresses have cut their teeth in television, but neither has trouble making the transition to the big screen. Not only are they easy on the eyes, but they are capable of developing their characters into multi-dimensional individuals. The actor becomes more than just a well-groomed nerd, and the actress transcends the totally hot sex pot. The Girl Next Door runs into a few potholes during its second half, which requires the plot to go through all sorts of contortions to prevent Matthew and Daniel from finding happiness too early. I would rate this movie a good 8 out of 10 because of its smoothness and entertaining nature, as a rom-com should be, with lots of beautiful faces around are like cherry on the top. You should definitely have fun by watching this, and do tell me your opinion. Thank you guys.